All right, and welcome to the 10th edition of Faith in Comics. And I'm with my brother from another mother, Dennis Williams, the Bishop. Hi,
Hey, what's
Bishop.
going on, my brother?
Yeah, how are you? And
I'm wonderful,
and
wonderful. Ready to talk about some good things.
yeah, it's been 5 months already since we started this podcast, and it's been a fun ride so far. And let's
And
check the chat. We have Sergeant Giratina,
hey,
Evelyn
Sergeant, what's
Katar.
going on?
We have Dennis Medina. Hi,
Hey,
guys.
Mr. Medina.
And we have Also Fresh
Oh, sir.
1994.
Thanks for coming through, man.
Sick intro. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Cool.
So it's that time again when we start our podcast with a word from the Bible.
Absolutely.
And we'll be reading from Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. Lord,
Yes.
Father, we ask you to guide us, Lord, in this podcast we have. In your
Absolutely.
name,
Your name.
amen.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
so cool.
I love it,
This
man.
the verse is so on point with what's happening in
Yeah.
today's world.
Yeah. You have to try, you have to when you come to the Lord, you got to come to Him knowing that He's going to solve your problems. You can't come
Yeah,
doubting. You can't come with doubts. You have to know that you know, and that's how that faith activates our Father. He's activated by our faith. You
yeah,
know, and it says come boldly. Don't come shyly. Talk to Him. He doesn't want you to be
correct.
scared of Him. You know, He doesn't want you to be scared of Him. He wants you to talk to Him. Okay.
Yes,
When they say have fear of the Lord, that's not necessarily meaning being afraid. It means respect.
that's healthy fear. That's
Exactly.
not being scared at all.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nice. And in time of need, we are in that time of need.
Yes.
For
Yes,
we
we are.
are believers.
Yes.
And so, what's happening, Bishop?
Well, Baruch Hashem, I'm doing wonderfully. Um, and like I greet everybody like I do on my videos. I want to greet y'all. Shalom Aleichem.
Yeah,
Um, which peace be unto you.
peace be
Um,
unto you.
yeah, everything's going well, man. I'm excited because the Lord is really using me with my teachings and things. I got a whole my whole team. I record Saturdays for Sundays, so I'm just looking forward to go ahead and record because I already got what I'm going to say down and everything, and it's
Yeah,
just exciting that He's using me, and even in the times that's going on now and things, He says when you see these things, don't worry, you know you just don't
yeah,
worry. He's in charge of everything. How are you, my brother?
that is correct. Before I answer that, let's check out the chat. Dennis Medina said, "The only people scared of him are those with reason to be."
Very, very, very right.
Yep.
Correct. You are correct, sir.
Yeah. So I'm doing fine, and we have seen havoc on the
There
chat.
you go.
Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited,
I'm
man.
always excited because the Lord is on our side, saying, I don't care what this world throws at us. They can't top him.
Yeah. No, nothing can.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Let me take this
So
off so because y'all know I'm pretty.
yeah, I tried wearing the sunglasses. I showed it to Bishop, and I
Yeah, you couldn't see.
cannot see anything.
He couldn't see anything, y'all. Not nothing. See, I already have a eye issue, so I'm not worried about. Because see, that's why I let my partner read all the things on the chat because I can't see it.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, you look good without it. You don't need the shade. You save that for when we take pictures.
yeah. So
Doctor Katar.
yes, Doctor Qatar and the Bishop. Sin Havoc says, "Hope you're doing better." Yeah, I am, but my checkup was canceled, so I'll be having another one next
You're gonna pass
Wednesday.
with flying colors. You will.
And Dennis Medina said, "Not religious, but I need to admit that Old Testament was base AF. Off. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
it
Yeah,
is. The more
it's a
and Dennis, the more you get into it, the more he will reveal things to you, and you be like, "Wow!" It'll start. That's how he do. That's how he does me. He reveals things to me, and it falls in. You can see it falling into place like a puzzle. It
yeah,
falls into place with everything
it
else that you
does.
know. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fun.
it does.
I love it. He just did that to me. I was on the phone with a homegirl of mine that lives down south. Hey Val,
Yeah.
and we were talking about the Lord and everything, and he was just revealing things to me while I was on the phone with her and stuff. It is it's fun. Just gotta
So
trust.
Dennis also said, reap the whirlwind and all that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly, exactly. And there's a lot of people that's going to be
Synapse.
reaping a lot of whirlwinds very soon.
Yeah, really soon. Good evening, good morning, everyone. From Sin Havoc,
What?
Sergeant Fiorentina greets us afresh, and
Yeah,
Sin Havoc. A lot of greetings. Dennis
yeah.
Giratina,
Y'all
Qatar
guys know what
Bishop,
to do.
also
Go and tell
fresh.
everybody that we're on. Go tell everybody we're on, so they don't miss none of this good food.
So, Sin Havoc says, it's definitely a puzzle, just not
It,
what you think. Uh oh. Another cryptic message from
I'm
Sin
convinced that
Havoc.
I'm convinced that Sin done worked at Area 52. He, you can't tell me he didn't. I'm sorry. He knows a lot of stuff. Hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm with you, Sin, though. But I'm telling you, the Lord is in control. Period.
So Sergeant is saying, I'm looking forward to get my StreamYard plan upgraded soon. Yep, good luck on that. And I'm still using the free plan. Yeah. Anyway,
Me too.
what what have we got to talk about? Superman L. Man,
Oh dear
Superman
God.
L. Dear God. Wait. Superman L.
You mean Superman lunacy?
Yeah, Superman Lunacy.
And yes, I coined
Coming.
that phrase with Mikey. Yes, I did.
Yeah. I remember when you coined that phrase, Superman
And I
Lunacy.
did it. I did it on somebody that we're going to talk about podcast.
Later, yeah, we did. So Superman L.
Yeah,
It still has no trailer, and I heard
because
that
nobody wants to see it.
they're gonna do it after the showing of what's the name of those clowns? The Monster Squad.
What are they? What? That's so sad. The
I
creature
know.
commander.
Yeah, the Monster
Oh my
Squad.
God, the monsters.
Yeah,
But it's the same thing. It's the same
yeah.
thing. Nobody wants to see this. I don't see any kind of clamor online about it, except for the shills and the people that love James Gunn. They're the only ones that's looking forward to this.
I think only bots are
That
liking that.
too.
Yeah,
It's
which is
awful.
so
It's gonna be
weird.
horrible. It's gonna be
It's
horrible.
yeah.
And do you know they
Okay,
paid they paid over $300 million to make that monstrosity?
and it's the cost is still rising because there's still no reshoots being heard of. You
You
know
mean there haven't been any reshoots or any
that we know of. They're mum as hell because the reason why
oh,
they
they don't.
canceled
They don't want because
Superman
you know why?
Superman and Lois was for funding.
Now that was that I love Superman and Lois. It is one of the best things that's on there now. That and the
Yeah,
penguin.
it is, man. It's
The
good.
penguin and the penguin, chef's kiss. That entire series was chef's kiss to me.
All right. So we have Sergeant Girantina saying there was also an Area 55 in last month's top movie. Area
And I
55.
bet and I bet Sin Havoc knows all about that too.
Sin is either an Illuminati whistleblower or a troll. Probably both. What the?
I wouldn't put it past him. He just knows too. He knows. That's all I got to say. He knows. And I love you for it,
And
Sin. Don't you ever change. Don't you ever change, bruh.
so Dennis wants to join us in the panel. We'll arrange for that, Dennis.
Yep, yep, yep. We'll bring you up
Sinavok
in a little
says
bit.
that screening didn't go well. That means that's the Superman lunacy
Yeah,
trailer
yeah.
screening.
Because let me put you guys on a secret. No one wants to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna
Nobody.
make or break the
Nobody.
career of the actors involved.
The actors don't even want to see it. Nobody wants to see this movie because it's going to be disgusting.
Sindavok says, I think that stupid trailer ain't coming out till the Super Bowl next year. That's probably true. That's probably true.
Yeah, you're probably right, Sid. They're gonna listen. They're gonna push it back as long as they can because they know as soon as we see anything from that movie, we're going to pounce on it, and they know
Yeah.
it, and they know everybody's not going to like it. They know it. They're not stupid.
Hi guys,
So
can you
we
hear me?
have,
Hey,
yeah,
Dennis.
this is
I
Dennis.
have an
So
echo. Just
Dennis
be
said,
sure.
it's a just a picture. Okay, it's just
All
okay,
right,
man. So he
it's okay.
said on the chat, the only people that want to watch are too lazy to stand up to go to the theater.
You guys know that meme. Look, the average gun fan is a Twitter troll. In Twitter
Yeah,
Mhm.
troll,
that's true.
It's true.
Oh,
That's
where is
absolutely
he?
true.
There. Okay, Dennis, you need to reconnect somehow.
Oh, what happened?
He's so gone.
Oh, he. Oh,
So
oh, yeah. Your
Sergeant
signal dropped.
Sergeant Giratina says 360 million
Yep.
for
Yeah, I told you over 300
Superman.
million.
Yeah,
It's
and
ridiculous.
also Penguin
Now, if
was
you,
entertainment gold. That's true.
it really was. I was really impressed by that series. I didn't think I was going to like it at first because of the Batman the movie, the Batman that walks slowly. Um, But yeah, the loud Batman, the Batman you can hear in the shadows. But
Yeah.
but surprisingly, Colin Farrell needs to get some kind of award for that because oh my, it was. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. That was really well made. The
Yeah,
story,
Yeah.
it's Colin Farrell. For him, a great performance what he calls Tuesdays.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. He's an
By the
excellent
way,
actor.
you know what we need? No,
What?
what Colin Farrell needs to do if they ever get a season two, which they probably won't for how much they embarrass the James Gunn and the approach. You know what?
No.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. There
You
won't
know
be a
what they need
Penguin
for
season
season
two.
two? You know what?
What?
Right.
Vince Vaughn as Black Mask. Anyone
Oh,
that's seen the True Detective season two knows that this great casting.
that would be nice. That would be nice. But like you said, they're not going to do a season two because
No, they
first of
won't.
all,
The show,
Colin really didn't like being in those prosthetics, and
Yeah.
and
It
plus
was a hard
all of the James
experience.
Gunn mess, they don't want no part of it. So
of
yeah,
course, they don't. Like, say
yeah.
what you want about Matt Reeves and everyone involved in the Batman.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dennis is
We dropped him again.
going. Yeah, we dropped in again.
Come
So
on, try it again, Dennis.
Sin Havoc says 400 plus $1 million budget publicly because behind the scenes it's at least 500 to $600 million.
Of course, they never put out the true cost of
Yeah,
it because there's a lot of miscellaneous things and a lot of other things that they have to do,
they have
and
the
it's
security
ridiculous.
bonds
And
for
and you
Jimmy
were
Pistola.
it was probably at least about a good cool 16 million for that little hairpiece on the top of his head.
Yeah,
I'm
Dennis
sorry.
changed his channel weeks ago. Okay,
Okay.
so Sergeant said good idea for Dennis, and
Uh-huh.
we caught up in the poor Dennis.
Poor Dennis.
So we caught up in the chat. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, I mean, like Colin Farrell on Penguin was kind of hard to look at.
It was.
Although it was really good. The prosthetics, the way he
Yes.
walks,
Yes,
it's
he really embodied the character. And the thing I love about it is that he showed you exactly what the real comic book penguin
Penguin.
is supposed to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That boy was with him the entire show. Yeah, I'm sorry, spoilers for anybody who haven't seen it. But that boy was with him the entire show. And he got rid of him not because he was being mean, it was because he felt that he can't have nobody that he care about that much to distract him
yeah.
from what he had to
That's
do for his mother.
that's
So he had to
Penguin
get
for
rid of
you.
him. It, it,
That's
it
a
it's
gangster for you. And
it's
sorry, my
brilliant
fault.
writing. Oh, we lost him
Oh,
again.
you lost him again.
Baby boy,
You have you have to
don't play
change
God's
your
trying to tell him
yeah.
something.
Sometimes divine intervention is happening.
The Lord's
But
probably trying to tell you something, Dennis. I'm sorry. It ain't us.
yeah, yeah.
But it was
Go
just
ahead.
a masterpiece in storytelling. Like you said, Qatar, it was hard to look at him, but you couldn't take your eyes away,
Yeah,
you know. And the girl that played Sophia, she was wonderful. The woman that
and
played
she
his
likes to
mom,
read comics.
okay. That's how when you think of somebody like the Penguin, normally we go back to the Batman, the cartoon Batman and stuff, and the
Yeah,
Danny
and
DeVito.
Batman
and all that,
66,
which I
Batman
love. Don't get me
Returns.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. But when you're trying to get to the like a realness, a down to earth penguin, that's exactly how he would act. And he wouldn't like the fact. That's what I love about it. He hates the fact of people calling him the penguin. He
Yeah, they
hates
even named him. They even named him. They changed Cobblepot to Cobb,
to Cobb.
which I
Well, I
I
understand
I
because
think
they
it's
tried to modernize it
in yeah, it's inconsistent with the Batman because he was Cobblepot in
in the
the
Batman.
Batman
I know.
movie. Yeah. Well,
Hey, story logic, movie logic.
yeah, movie
But
logic. Yeah,
and I think they should have just left it at Cobblepot because that adds to his awkwardness.
yeah. That
You
that
know,
that seems to be a very bad decision on their part.
you're a funny
Plus,
looking dude. You got a limp. You're overweight. You talk funny, and your last name is Cobblepot. That
yeah.
all goes together.
And my nephew always remembers what happens with poor Victor.
That hurt my heart because I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
That really
So,
surprised
hey
me. I
guys,
was like,
I was in my
Yeah, hi Dennis.
sorry guys.
Again.
My PC has just freaked out on the mic. I don't know why. The StreamYard.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's
So
cool. How are
about
you,
the
man?
change of name? Can I give a suggestion?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Sure. All right. So the penguin, I actually am in support of changing the penguin's name because when the penguin shows up in the comics, there's the entire context behind it. It's interesting actually. He was actually because Bill Finger thought that aristocrats reminded him of like of penguins. So he came with this joke of making against a thief, not actually against a thief at the time. There was an aristocrat that dressed like a penguin,
Mm-hmm.
and then they gave the nickname. They named him Cobblepot. They gave this British aristocracy name. This is a British aristocrat that still thinks for fun.
Yeah.
But since it was changed for a gangster, right? It doesn't make much sense. I mean, Cobblepot, and like not to imply that that people of British descent can be criminals or something like that. It's just implying that in the context of organized crime, it's not really common to have a crime boss that is has a British like surname, you know.
Right.
So like
I understand what you're saying with that too. But the only reason I say
so
that, the
an
original.
Irish or an Italian surname would be more interesting for the penguin. But continue, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that the only reason I said because it would add to his character of like, because they already used to make fun of him in the show. They already made everybody,
Yeah.
other gangsters and things that would make fun of him and things like that. That would add just another little layer, to call him, hey, Cobblepot, yeah, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it would add that extra little to and like because every time they would call his name like that, you could see because when they called him the Penguin, you could see it in his face. That's why I said it was such good acting. You could see it in his
Yeah.
face that he hated it. And and other iterations, he didn't mind it or he loved it. And that's what I loved about it. It made it
Actually,
more real to me.
in Gotham, in the TV show Gotham, he started in the first season hating it, and then
But then
adopting
he
it
ended,
once his power grew.
but he ended up
But actually,
accepting
by
it.
the way, the first season of Gotham was the only season of Gotham, as far as I'm concerned. Just keeping
Right.
that,
Me, yeah.
throwing that out.
Yeah. I
Just
didn't
in
watch
the
it after
main
that
campaign
either.
of the show.
And another thing I
That's
liked was like,
Gotham, right?
at, yeah. And another thing I liked about it, like in the last show for the Penguin, he finally he finally donned the Penguin outfit.
He did? I didn't watch
Yes,
it this last one. Oh,
he
nice.
put on his
The
he
sweats
put
and everything.
He put on his three-piece suits with his tails, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, when because he had finally gotten the penthouse with his mom and everything, and she catatonic now, so she can't say anything or move. But they showed him in his three-piece suit with his tails, and I was like,
Yeah.
that is so good because that's just what made him the penguin now to me because I
By
seen
the
him
way,
in his outfit.
by the way,
Yeah, he was
he
in.
doesn't have the umbrella yet, right?
He
No, he didn't
doesn't
have
have
the
the
umbrella.
umbrella yet.
And Qatar, I don't know. You can remind me if he did. I don't remember if he had the top hat either. I know he
No,
didn't
no
Oh,
have the
top hat.
umbrella.
uh,
No
I
Huh?
don't
umbrella,
mind
no
him
top
not
hat.
having the top
Yeah.
hat.
No
I
top
just think he
hat,
should
no
have the
umbrella.
umbrella. Just from
Yeah, he didn't
because
have
in
those
the
yet.
comic, he has an
He's
interesting
still not
story with the
this
umbrella. You know what?
heavy
Why he has
crime
it on the
boss
umbrella?
with the gimmick.
He didn't have those yet. But that's right, he didn't
But
because he took off his overcoat and that's when he showed the suit. Yeah, so no, he didn't have it. But that would have been nice
uh,
too, though. But it was
Yeah.
the
just
umbrella,
this,
just a minute.
Plus the monocle.
The
right,
We
umbrella.
keep
I don't
forgetting
need
the
the
monocle.
monocle. I think the monocle
right,
is
the
stupid
monocle.
by this point. I
Right.
like how
So
Gotham did it. It's a bottle. It's a glass
yeah,
bottle he got
yeah.
in a bar fight. To emphasize that as a gangster.
I remember that actor who played Penguin in Gotham.
In Gotham, he was
Oh,
good.
great actor.
He
Do you
was
Yeah.
know
good too. I enjoyed him. I
the
enjoyed
guy who
him.
So
plays in the Arkham series, the Penguin plays Nathan Drake? He also played
mhm,
Rick Tolkien in Call of Duty.
mhm.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Great actor. You don't recognize from the voice. It's like you get shot, then the three are the same actor.
Oh, that's what's up.
So let's check out the chat.
Okay.
Sergeant Giratina says DC News claims that Gunn could be releasing the first trailer of Superman on December 15th. Be ready to give it multiple dislikes because we don't want rehashes.
That's one of my best friends.
Rehashes rehashes from previous films to be exact.
Actually, my,
Yeah.
my take on it, we shouldn't even bother talking about the movie, because in my view, it's like what's the opposite of hate, of love? It's not hate,
Mhm.
it's apathy. We
Not it.
should show
Yeah.
apathy to them because it's much more ruthless to him than showing hate or any kind of animosity. Just show I don't care about your movie. You should not watch it instead
That's
of giving a
that's
dislike. We
true.
should not watch it. We should ignore it. Pretend the trailer isn't even there. That's what we need to do.
But you know what
Yeah.
though? But
Or
you know what,
not
Dennis?
to bring
But,
up that fucker
but you know what,
because
Dennis?
that's what I want to.
What's gonna happen? That's a wonderful suggestion to make. But it's just like watching a car wreck. Everybody's gonna have to watch it to see how bad it is. You're just
No,
gonna have to, because I'm gonna watch it, and who knows, they might surprise us. I doubt it. I
we can watch
highly doubt it.
Superman 4 over again without any of the parts of that movie.
Wait a minute. Is Superman 4 the one with the electric dude?
Yes,
The
the
dude?
Nuclear Man,
Yeah. Oh my God.
and Superman rebuilding the China Wall with his ass, with his
You,
eyes. And
you can even tell
in
Chris
that the
in
last,
that movie.
you know
You
how
can
much
tell Chris. Uh,
Christopher Reeve, Superman doesn't care about not harming innocents and collateral damage.
that's
You
what
know
I'm
how
saying.
much?
You can tell. You
When
can even.
when when Nuclear Man just says, "I'll fight, I'll kill people if you don't show me a woman."
That's
Okay.
Nuclear Man from
Superman
Superman
just
4.
sits there
Right.
and watches him murder a bunch of cops.
Flop inbound. Gonna flop and flop and flop.
And the thing about it in Superman 4, you can even tell Christopher Reeves himself didn't want to do the movie. You could tell.
No,
Well,
He was
his career
he
was
wrote
sinking and he was
some of the
desperate for
screenplay there.
something to work with.
yeah, I
Christopher
know
Reeve
he
wrote wrote some of the parts there.
Yeah, they probably were the better parts.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
he actually he knew the franchise was dying, so he said, "At least let's try something." So they came up with the nuclear plotline.
And
Well,
and and
he could have
the
kept it.
effects was suck big time.
And and the thing about it is, the first three movies had better effects than that one.
Yeah.
No, Superman 3, I
It's
heard was
depends
also
on the
negative.
producer, I think.
It was just disgusting.
Fun fact, they had to essentially threaten Christopher Reeve come back for the third one because he got so pissed for the way Richard Donner was treated on the
uh,
set of the second.
Superman 1, Donner was kicked out because of
Yep,
over
just like
budget.
Zach was with
Yeah.
BVS.
That's like what
I
happened
just
to
found
Zack
out
Snyder.
Richard
Hmm.
Donner
But
got death threats for the religious
y-
comparisons he made for Superman.
then they got Richard Lester
Yeah. And,
fix
and and
to
and
fix
as they say, the
the
rest is
so-called
history.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah. Mm, mm,
nuclear
mm.
man scratching, according to Sinabok.
Right. Oh, it was so
Yeah.
god
By the
awful.
way, guys,
What?
you know how the evidence that Gunn doesn't know really that much about comic book lore?
Yeah.
So he complained about Gene Hackman and Lex Luthor, right? Not being comic actors. You know what's the problem with that?
What?
Comic actor post. He's talking about post prices. He wants to look like post prices, right? Except
Yes.
that Luthor, as Hackman acted, was Golden Age with Silver Age attitudes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he was the
He
lore
has
of the
hair.
Golden Age character as an
Golden
Iron
Age
Fist, as a
Superman.
career criminal,
Yeah.
but he had
He was.
the actions of the Silver Age version. But overall, Lex Luthor, as we know it, just started in 1986 with with Man of Steel. So if he knew anything about comic books, really knew it, he would know that. But he doesn't actually
Yeah.
know about comic books. He just Googles it for half a second to see what the fanboys want to hear.
But then she got to remember he made that tweet that he said that superheroes are stupid.
He did. He wasn't. It was
Yeah.
an interview.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That lets you
just
know that
See.
how he feels about the genre in its in the entirety. So that could
Yeah.
be that could mean Marvel or DC. He just think all superheroes are stupid. He just likes to do it because he just wants to do it. That's the whole
no.
thing.
He
That's
does
what's
it
wrong with
because
him.
he thinks they're
He
stupid and
wants
he's a stupid person.
residuals. That's it.
Residuals and money. That's all it is. He don't care
Yeah.
about that. Because how many
No,
times have people
even
told
more.
them that we don't want the Superman L movie, and you're doing it all wrong, and it's going to be a disaster. He doesn't care. He just wants to have a place for Sean Gunn, his brother, to work.
Yep, that's the
and
problem. And his
and
wife.
I heard that Alan Tudyk is gonna play another character, which is so weird, man. Do they have
and
don't they have actors anymore?
and
Yeah, who's the
Qatar,
guy
you
composing
know
the
I say
music
this
anyway?
almost every time that we have a show, and we
Mhm.
talk about Superman L. No one will still answer my question.
Yeah, no one
Why in the
answers.
hell is Mr.
Mr.
Terrific's pants
Terrific.
baggy and tight at the same time?
Because Gunn wanted 70s vibes, so he decided to just give the black man an afro.
Yeah, but did he have to give him an afro from 1976? I mean,
He gave
Is that
the
Afro from
Superman thing was the
97?
70s. He gave you the 70s. Here.
and
Black
I
man
still don't
has
understand. And I still, Dennis, I still don't understand how the hell we got a Green Lantern that's not wearing green.
Yeah.
no.
I,
James Gunn
I
does
don't
both.
understand. I,
So
it's
look,
gonna be
James
awful.
Gunn, he takes all his idea from a magical source called my ass. Not mine, his ass, actually, but still.
Their Hawk Girl looks like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Can we move on from Superman L, please?
Yeah.
Well, we got another chat from remember Wesley Curry, Bishop.
Oh, what's the
This is Yeah, this one. The way Satan told us, told you all, I will turn and toss you violently like a ball. The way Satan told you, don't tell the vision, is how Satan shall make his 10 horns.
Yeah,
The message of
he's
the ten
working.
horns shall
He's working.
blow. Yep, the
He's working.
omnibar.
Yes, he is absolutely working. He's working, and whether you believe in him or not, that doesn't matter because he's working. He doesn't
Yeah,
care. Okay, because those who don't believe, they will soon. They
Guys,
will.
yeah,
speaking of, look, can I make a point quickly?
Hmm.
So
yeah.
Babylon was destroyed because no one was going, because the city was so corrupt that there was no saving it, right?
Hmm. You said Babylon,
So
right?
yeah,
You said
why
Babylon.
does he allow Rio de Janeiro to still exist?
Yeah,
That's a joke. That's a Brazilian joke. Sorry, couldn't resist.
No, you be you're a mess, but but I like you. Oh
This
my
guy watches this
goodness.
spot with me.
Oh man, but yeah, it's a lot of things.
Just highlight that comic by Wesley Curry quickly. The last two ones.
yeah. He's
I think
openly.
he's kind of nuts, but still. Basically, he's reminding me of that one moron that thinks that thought that Bush was the Antichrist because like he did the whole mental gymnastics to think that shit. He's kind of going backwards. You know those people that think backwards? That is like he, you know, you
Backmasking.
know, he reminded me of that guy. You know the story, right?
I think I know you're talking about.
A
Mm,
guy did a lot of mental gymnastics to the Bush Jr. was the Antichrist,
yeah,
and then he
he's on
started
his way.
reverse thinking that. Sorry, he's
He's
kind of
on his
nuts.
way.
Okay.
I
He's
don't
on his
know.
way. He's gearing up.
To be fair, our generation thought they were the last, you know.
Where
So
Plus, isn't like the rapture like unpredictable? Just gonna happen someday or something.
it's gonna it's the word says it was like when you see these things take place, do not be scared because just look up and know that your redemption draws nigh. Which he's just letting you know. No, like the word says, no one knows the hour or
no
the
one
day.
knows when
No one knows.
Christ will return. No one knows. Only the
But
Father
you will,
knows.
but yeah, only the Father knows.
So
But you will know the season
yeah, we will notice those signs we're experiencing right now.
because it
We will
tells
see it.
you. Yeah, because the word tells you about things that are going to occur before all of that takes place.
So
All right.
Sin Havoc says
Anyway,
Alan
Wesley,
is three characters. He might also be Brainiac.
Who? Which one? Say it
Alan
again.
Tudyk Alan Tudyk might be
Oh, oh,
Brainiac.
yeah, Lord. Well, you might as well throw them in there. You got 975,650 other people in there. You might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be
She does
awful.
look like a Power Ranger. Who
meanwhile, Zach
looks like a Power Ranger?
is
Sin.
getting worse.
The hot girl.
Yeah.
She looks like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
Sergeant,
Don't
well, I
insult
guess
the
it's
Power
just us
Rangers like
now.
that.
No, I
I
shouldn't insult them like that. I'm sorry. I love the Power Rangers
yeah, it's
I don't know
cool.
Power Rangers.
I
It
like
sounds like
the
talking
Japanese
shit. And
version
like,
of
how
the
young
Super
can a
Sentais.
fun fact
Yeah, I do.
about Hawker. I think this version, if I no, both versions of Hawker, right? There's a version that is like reincarnation, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
And
but I
for
and
heard that she's
there's
not gonna.
romance was a major part of the character.
Yeah, but I think
Correct.
but I think this is
And the
not
other one
the
is a veteran space cop, therefore veteran, not an
yeah.
8-year-old kid.
But I think this is not the original. Well, the hot girl we're known for. I think it's another. They said it's another version of a hot girl. So I don't know. It's just going to be ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, because
It is
their
uh,
lore wasn't complicated enough
so
for the lame one,
since
right?
since my
right.
I'm a Qatar Lal and
Yes, sir.
I'm sort of know all the facts about Hawkman
Well, that's true.
since yeah
I forgot
the
we have a literal Hawkman expert right
yeah
here. I'm
actually
sorry.
All right.
I love
All right,
the
Kata.
sci-fi version of Hawkman. It's
Oh, really?
the Tanagarian Cup, which is
Yeah.
in my eyes, in my point of view, is better than the reincarnated version. What reason? Because whenever Hawkman dies, he just repeats the cycle over and over again.
Hmm.
As a writer, it's really tedious to do that. While
Right.
yeah, it is. Although the mixing of the origin of Hawkman
Hmm.
by Robert Venditti was really cool,
Mm.
and it was the nicest fix we had for Hawkman in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what did
they
he still resurrect?
uh they merge it to be the space cop and the resurrection, the
I
resurrected
Oh,
thought that was for some
hero.
time now, but go
Yeah,
on.
and that's the version of Hawkman. Hawkgirl, on the other hand, are two versions in the comics.
yeah,
We have
yeah,
Kendra Saunders, who
yeah.
is supposed to be the reincarnation of the original Hawkgirl,
Right.
and Shayera Hall, the
Now, see, I think
Tanagarian.
it's supposed to be Kendra, the one that's supposed to be in uh Superman L. I think it's the Kendra version.
Yeah,
But so they are going to give us a love story with an 18-year-old character.
yeah. If
I don't know how
that's
they're going to be able to
probably
explain all these stories when you got 537,963 people to talk about.
No, I know they're gonna give us a story, but like
hey, we
I
have
get I get it.
DC
All
Talk.
about
Hi,
teen
domain.
romance and young love and all
Hmm.
that stuff,
Welcome to
but
the stream.
Hey, DC
oh,
Talk, what's
hi
going on
digital.
today? What's going
Yeah,
on, man?
DC
Glad
Talk is
you're
here. Unexpected visitor.
here. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
But it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna. I'm just waiting by my time. Even though I don't know if I'll be able to see it on July 11, 2025, because there's another movie that's coming out on that day. So I don't
yeah.
know. I might
One
be a little
Punch
bit more distracted.
Man.
Right. You know, I might be a little bit distracted on that day. So.
Look, guys, my
So
my my dream is that Zack
wait,
makes his LAPD movie so fast, just so it can show up on streaming around the time of Superman L. And Netflix
Mm,
try to give it, or better, Netflix gives a limited theatrical
so we need
release.
to
So they just so gives a theatrical release, a full theatrical release, just so they can embarrass guns out of Spike. I want that.
I'm gonna give the main a wrench. Wait for it.
oh, cool, cool. He deserves one. Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, man, yeah, it's oh, this movie.
And if the
I'm
listeners
curious.
know, they probably are. It's going to be such. By the way, guys, a friend of mine, a fellow Brazilian actually, he
He's
said he was scouting Reddit and he
so
found out that
cool, man.
the gun fans are trying to come up with a plot for the Batman movie. And the plot they
I
came
think
up and all of this
Dennis
is amazing is actually cringe fast. Like a bunch
doing
Hmm.
the
of
wrench.
random plot lines. barely slapped together into a barely cohesive plot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
something I forgot. It's like a mess that the fans are doing, and that's another thing, right?
Hmm.
Like by the way, you guys agree that like first, I think you got to be delusional. Actually, talking with one of these delusional people, right? Well, a few weeks, a few hours, minutes ago, that he was saying that oh, he was calling us pathetic, but he was going down every single like video from this pro Snyder YouTuber and harassing the guy for no reason other than I don't know. So he was saying that we are pathetic, we don't matter, but he kept coming to this guy's videos and commenting how much he sucks.
Because he can't help himself. He can't
Exactly,
help
like
himself.
get a life, dude.
He can't. He loves to talk on Twitter. He loves to talk on threads. He just
No,
can't.
no, there is a random comment of a gun supporter, and like he does that often. Like comes to this Snyderverse videos. None of them much popularity, man. Just the ones that they choose. Like they don't see them coming to Sky's thing to talk shit about him. You don't see them coming to Sky's video to talk shit about him. You don't see them
Mhm.
coming to Zod. You don't see them coming
So
to Bastion. Even
so I
this way, they
gave
come to the guys who don't
the
have a
main
community.
a wrench.
Oh, you gave him a wrench? Cool, 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 cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
Domain. You gave him domain wrench. DC
yeah.
Talk. Absolutely. Congratulations, DC.
Okay.
Sergeant Giratina says, same here, DC Talk. And let's hope the propaganda machine doesn't win next year, too. Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
And further, I think the studio, right? I
Hmm.
think the critics are gonna love this movie. Let's be honest here. They're so spiteful pricks that hate superheroes. They're gonna see this comedy and they're gonna love it. Like, oh my god, this is how the Superman. And nobody's gonna watch it
It's
again. Like
going
I'm
to.
sad.
Yeah, it's going to
It's
have its
going to
own
flop.
audience. It's going to do. It's going to do some numbers, but it's basically just going to.
I
It's
think it's gonna
I
do.
predict after the premiere, it's going to drastically drop.
Oh, it's gonna make that
Yeah.
second week drop from BVS look like a massive like grossing
Yeah.
complete
Yeah.
success.
I'm
Gonna
gonna
make like it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be.
drop something.
I think the movie's gonna be a bigger
Okay.
flop than the Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna drop
What you got?
something.
You see this
What
all
you
the
got, bro?
time at the level of the top producer who, between them or separately, will make flop after flop after flop after flop. I'm not going to name them, but I know who they are. And
You
Flop after
know,
flop after flop after flop.
you know what Christopher Lee said once. Like, no, let me think about it. Like, he's like, leave gun to me.
So Sinavok says Jurassic
One of
Rebirth,
the hardest.
Fantastic Four, First Steps, and Man of Steel watch along. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
we
Cool.
all
Yeah,
are.
Hey,
Yeah.
you
absolutely.
know, I
Flop after
actually
flop.
kind of want Fantastic Four to fail. You know why?
Why?
Because honest failures, dishonest failures back in the 2000s said that Suicide Squad should be on Marvel's hands. So I want the movie to fail miserably and be horrible just to piss them off.
So we have integrity on the chat.
Hey,
Hi,
integrity. What's up, my
Integrity.
This
brother?
JL2 is inevitable.
It sure is. It's coming. Yes,
The
it
It's
is.
bell
coming.
has already been rung. You heard? Um,
Hey,
Absolutely. I heard. I caught that one. I caught that one, Dennis. The bell has already been rung, and
yeah.
they've heard it.
Hey, hey,
Ding, ding, ding,
Giratina.
ding, 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 ding.
Welcome to the mod squad. The main, I actually earned the rank of moderator last month. Yeah.
Hot damn right. Welcome to the Mod Squad.
The mod squad is here.
The Holy
And
Mod Squad.
yeah,
That's right. So remember, this is faith and comics.
yep. Integrity says,
Absolutely.
"What's up, guys?
What,
Sup chat.
what's going on,
We're
baby boy?
having some fun.
So what we talking about next, bro?
We're talking about what happened
Oh
about
God.
yeah a few days ago.
Are
It's
you talking about a certain shill?
Shill. Yeah, it's a certain Shill who
Mm,
is still at it, man. That last I haven't really watched his stream, his channel
me neither.
lately, but he deleted every uh podcast he had with Mikey Sutton.
Blatant disrespect. Period.
Yeah,
And I hope he sees this video. And I have a few words to say
So
about
much
this
you
because
were hating the cell movement for using Mikey's name.
yeah, I know.
yeah.
I have a few
He
words to
used
say about it.
Mikey's name in vain.
Yeah, I have a few things to say about it because honestly, that's how I met all of y'all by starting to watch him. I
Yeah,
used to watch him and I watched as his channel grew. I remember when Mikey first got on there because I was watching before Mikey. And I remember when he first got on there and how it blew up and how he took advantage of the situation. He started making, different shows with Mikey and sometimes Mikey and him would come on like 2 or 3 times a day and things. I saw
we
that.
had our bourbon streams, and I remember
Hmm.
that.
All
Yeah,
that.
and
And I used to go
all
there.
that.
That's how I came across Sky and Zod and all you guys, you know. And
Yeah,
and he
we
was
were the
part of
new
the
kids.
inspiration. Right. Along with Sky, he was kind of the inspiration of me, wanting to start a channel.
Yeah,
And so when I saw all this transpire, especially because I kind of seen it towards the end of Michael's life. I kind of seen it towards the end because it was something kind of off with them. But then after Mikey passed, that's when his true colors started coming out, you
yeah,
know. And then the blatant disrespect of Sky and Leon and all of us what we were doing with the cell movement because he was so down with it at first. It was the best thing since sliced bread. And then all of a sudden, I just noticed. See the way the Lord does me. If I'm really into something for a while and it's not meant for me to be, I'll gradually fall off of it. And it's not by anything that I do purposely. It'll just because the spirit has left. You
Right.
get me? The spirit has left, or it's switched. And that's what happened with him after Mikey. I'm still over there rocking with Sky, and we all over here, and we doing our things, and he's slowly drifting off to the side. And until Sky explained it, I really didn't know what was going on. I just knew that I wasn't feeling the cat no more, you know.
Okay,
And now he's
Integrity
actually
101 says Sil's channel united the Snyder fandom. Sky picked up the torch when he dropped it and gave the fandom a target to aim for.
And
mm-hmm,
that's what
Yeah,
it's
that's
all
how
about,
I've seen it.
envy.
exactly. That it was a
Integrity.
brilliant
Facts.
thing. It was meant. See, like I always tell you guys, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in things. Things are ordained to happen, and I believe that that's what happened with Sky. The father dropped that in his spirit to do hashtag sell ZSJ on the Netflix. And then it
Yeah.
dropped it in Leon's spirit to be like, okay, well, let's have hashtag sell Snyderverse with it. And the
Yeah.
reason why Mr. Shill, okay, Mr. Shill is so upset, mad, and gagging at the point right now is
He
because
lost followers.
He lost many followers and he lost credibility.
Yeah.
And he's upset
Guys,
because how many times have we been mentioning Fords? Like four or five.
Yeah.
You got movies, you got major magazines talking about us. You got movie stars talking about us. You got Zach himself talking about us. Okay,
Yeah.
and people
That
that
was
work with him talking about us. People on Rebel Moon talk about us. You know, okay, and he's upset, gagging, and really butthurt because it's all happening, and he know he was wrong. Now he's going 100% toes down with a gun and WB. Even though Gunn couldn't care less about who the hell Asil Abdul is, as long as he get his advertisements for his legacy movie out. He doesn't care, and still doesn't care either. He's always been bought,
so
and
Sin
then you got the
Havoc
nerve.
says Sin Havoc says he was never down with the movement, the cell movement. He
Never.
used the movement for his engagement. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Because he
true.
saw the momentum that Sky had built up, Sky and Leon had built up with the hashtag movement, and he wanted to get on the bandwagon until the whole Sammy thing happened, and that was a big mess because
yeah.
you trying to take over and hijack the whole thing. How you gonna try to hijack something that we built?
Guys, I
Yeah,
have a message for Sildan. Can I give it?
Go ahead.
go
The
ahead.
Fialtes may you live forever.
That was
So
very holy.
DC Talk says, "Are you all gonna watch the Zack Snyder R?" Yeah, later, right? I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
Oh,
Sales.
why do you think it's
That,
lasting faster? So I
what
can
am I
watch
missing? Zack
Snyder.
Snyder what?
The Zack Snyder R, probably more Zack Snyder news. Yeah, from Sky.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Zack
Yeah,
Snyder hour. Oh
Zack
yeah,
Snyder
definitely.
R.
Yeah. Listen, I
Can you
support
stop
Sky
that?
with everything because he always supports us, and he's always been supportive of my channel and us and the things we're doing over here. So yeah, of course, I will support Sky until he give me a reason not to.
Yeah,
Okay.
we support. I mean,
Remember,
I was one of
Yahweh
the
is aware
first
of
who
band
supported
internals,
Sky with his
but always,
hashtag
but
sell
always.
ZSJL to Netflix and sell
Hmm.
ZSJL
Mhm.
to sell Snyderverse to Netflix. We've
Hmm.
been
Hmm.
supporting each other since then.
I have done about, I think this last video was my 95th video I've recorded. And in every video, I mentioned the hashtag cell movement since the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I believe in it
Hey,
so much and I
remember,
know it's coming. I know it's coming. And I want to be one of the ones credited for advertising about it and supporting it. Because I know it's
Sin
remember,
coming.
Havoc
it's
said,
over
Sin
until
Havoc
it's
said he
over.
disrespected the members and subscribers. That's true.
He disrespected the members, disrespected the subscribers, and he disrespected Mikey and his family.
That's true.
That's what pisses me off. Maybe how do you know that the family didn't want to go back and see those episodes of yours to look at Mike and hear Mikey and hear how he used to have so much fun and stuff? How do you know? Thank God that, like I said, Zod and Sky still have theirs because that
Yeah.
they'll be able to have access to. You know,
Yeah.
He who
it,
controls
At
the
least
past
Sky and
controls
Zod
the
still has
future.
those videos.
yeah, it's crazy. And then you got the audacity to try to act like you're better than somebody or that you are the victim of something. Are you serious?
Yeah.
We're
So
still waiting for this.
freaking playing victim.
Yeah, we're still waiting for this so-called proof you're supposed to have. You what, man?
So
I can't stand people
Integrity
like that.
101. Integrity 101 says, I feel bad for the people that feel betrayed and spent all that money in super chats. Mm,
Yeah, including me. I
That's
gave that
fact.
man money. I subscribed to his channel. Well, I did back in the days. I had subscribed to
Let
his channel.
them
He was
know,
getting four
Bishop.
dollars of
Let
my
them
money every
know.
month. He
The
was.
syndicate
Now
network.
I give it to Sky.
We built Sales channel and he betrayed us. That's quite true. Had you watched the Purge stream, he mentioned mentioned a lot of us.
I bet he did. I bet you ain't mentioned me though. I
Preach,
was in some
Bishop,
good.
preach. Yeah,
I'm just saying the truth. It's just ridiculous. I can't say. Listen, from the background that I used to be, that I came from, that I denounced. But from the, I have been around some of the most shystiest, evil, backstabbing, nastiest, not incredibly awful people. So
yes.
I know when people are fake and phony, and I can't stand phony.
Yeah.
And he's
I
very
remember
phony.
the Shield Nation calling me a Zionist.
Who called you a
That
Zionist?
one
God,
of those
they hate Jewish
guys.
people now.
One of those guys.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you later, man. After the
Yeah,
stream.
I got to hear that later because that's ridiculous.
I
Yeah,
hate
because
fake.
has collapsed into anti-Semitism because apparently being a fraud isn't evil enough for him.
But see, that's the thing about it, though. See, people like that, they always get it. They always get it coming back on.
Yeah,
Okay, the word says, "Do unto others as you will have them do unto you."
yeah.
Okay,
But it
That's
goes
the
both
best.
ways. Remember that.
it goes both
Yes,
ways.
it
It goes
goes
both
both
ways.
ways. Yeah,
Cause see,
that's true.
karma. I keep telling people, karma. Oh, she's a bitch, and she's a beautiful girl with tall heels like about like this, and she don't play, and she don't discriminate. Okay.
DC Talk
No, it
says
doesn't.
it looks like Sil didn't move on.
No, he actually degressed,
Scammy, scammy. He's with scammy again.
and I used to
Amazing.
call her Wonder Woman. How dare I?
Karma is
Oh,
real, according to Sin Havoc. That's true.
mm-hmm. It
There
is.
is such a word as karma.
It's a force. And it's biblical. It's basically what I just told y'all. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Yeah, that's biblical.
Because if you the way you treat someone else, it comes back on you. That's why he says, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." Because the same way that you judging somebody or doing something to somebody, the same power and strength that you did it to them is going to be done to you.
So Josh Herrera is
Hey,
here.
my
Karma is
partner
from
is justice.
Themyscira. Bishop Preach, partner.
That's my
Yeah,
my
Josh Herrera on the chat,
that's
in the chat.
Hi,
my
Josh.
Sup, Josh?
Guys,
What's
guys.
up, Joshy? Love you, man. Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and
Blue and
yellow.
yellow.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
I gave Zod Writer an invite, but I
He
think
might
he's
be busy
busy.
though. Yeah, he might be
Yeah,
busy. I tried to call him the other day. He didn't answer. He probably busy.
he's
And so
busy.
yeah, because he never stops working.
Yeah, he's rendering and
Hmm.
editing and doing
Jasmine Star stuff too. Hmm.
those
Y'all got
cool
to check
stuff
out Jasmine
for
Star. Jasmine Star
One
that's my
Punch
Janet
Man.
Jackson right there. Janet Star be doing her thing. I'm Jasmine Star. That's my girl.
Love you all too. Awesome panel. Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
man. I'm glad you're here.
Guys, just one thing before we
That's
move
my
on
boy. He
film.
is he has such a good heart, man. He does. He is such a good heart.
Yeah.
That's why I love you guys because you guys, I love being around authentic people. That's not trying to be something that they're not or think they're all that and everything. No, y'all just real. Y'all just live life and y'all real as your authentic selves, and I love that.
We're real we're all real, even if we wear costumes.
Yeah,
Well, I'm real too, except for a few things like my mustache, my beard, my hair, and my eyebrows. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm real. I mean, and my teeth. But I mean, it look good.
So, Dennis is so hyper now.
I love
Yeah.
Dennis though, because he got I love his I love his spirit, man. I love that
Yeah.
spirit. And I thank you
yeah,
for being on the panel with us,
I
guys.
enjoyed the conversations with Dennis.
Yeah, he gets
you
into
know,
it, man. He,
Uh-oh.
he,
I still here.
Hey, Bishop, I think
yeah,
we have an echo again.
with
Yeah, it
me.
came from me.
Yeah, probably.
I
So,
completely forgot I
Don't
was
worry.
eating. What happened? What I
Let
you
me
know the
try.
drill.
Let me go out and come back. Let me try going out and coming back.
All right.
what did I miss?
So,
Sorry, got distracted.
yeah,
I'm good.
there's an echo. DC Talk says they're still talking about JL 2 and 3 in animation. What a joke. Yeah, why? Why
I don't
do they
know.
want an animated
It's like
Justice League
it's
movie?
like if they made it's like they had made a Watchmen movie in live action that was great, and they made an animation version. Oh wait,
Actually, the Watchmen animation, Zack Snyder's version is much better
it is.
somehow. Yeah.
Of course it is. I don't know why
Bishop's
they
prop.
did live action going to the same story animation.
Yeah.
Not intuitive.
Animation talk at this point is in time is just ridiculous. Yeah. Sergeant says, so do I, Bishop. Sinavok says, facts, integrity. And me too, Katarlal. I'm real too. Yes, Sergeant. Yeah. All those unboxing of the toys. You're real, man. Josh said, he's saying hi to Integrity, Domain, and Sinavok. And Integrity says, I hate animation talk and I hate all the worrying about the actor's ages.
Look, about the actors' ages. If the audience can buy I
Hey,
Tom Hanks as a World War II captain, they can buy Ben Affleck being a little bit older than the character he's playing.
Yeah. So
okay, am
Bishop
I
is
better?
back. Yeah,
Am I
it's
better?
better.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So someone must have called you again.
No, it just happened. My phone is raggedy. I'm hopefully I'm gonna catch a Black Friday sale next week and get me another one.
Integrity said age is not an issue. That's what you say to a girl, right? Or vice versa.
uh,
By the way, guys,
what I
Hashtag I
missed?
told you so. I was
a
right.
quick heads up.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about the new announcement for Netflix about Zach's new movie? Could I have something to say about
Zack Snyder has announced that
it? Yeah.
they will have a new movie on Netflix. Is
Mm-hmm.
an LAPD story. Yeah,
Really?
maybe.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like maybe just like what more grounded as you know with those cop shows, cop movies,
Hmm.
and I think it will be awesome, just like David Ayer's movies.
You
Yeah.
know,
So
you know what
Listen,
I'm
Zach is
waiting to see?
what?
How Zach shoot LA. Because people who see crime movies like myself, LA is the capital of the crime movie. And one thing
yeah,
that all this like tradition for directors is to shoot LA in a certain way. So like there's Michael Mann, he shoots LA like this bleak landscape, this
Michael
bleak
Mann
and
did
Texas
Heat
and soulless.
in the
Yeah, I
Yeah.
'90s.
think more collateral, but same heat as well. The city is It's cold, in Michael Mann movies. While in Ayer's movies, it's warm, but it's gritty and dirty. And then there is like you get it. Every movie shoots LA a little bit different, and I want to know how Zach's LA is gonna be like.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good because Zach like to gets to he gets to the heart of the movie and stuff. He's good at bringing the heart of the movie out. In whatever he does, he brings that intensity, and that's what I love about it. Hmm. And
Yeah.
I'm looking forward
There's
to it. That's gonna be good.
sort of the LAPD story, like police story. Police
Mm.
stories by with Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jackie, that's my boy.
Integrity
See,
said,
$900.
I feel like every time someone complains about the actors getting too old, they must be living under a rock.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
With technology nowadays, you can be 85 years old and still do an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at the
Jermaine
last.
said Zach didn't get to do the SWAT movie. That was David Ayer
Right.
with
Ian
Colin
wrote it.
Farrell.
That was still a good movie, though. I love that. I like that.
Yeah,
Wasn't
it's
El-
still. I think it's still on Netflix Philippines. So
You know
Oh,
maybe.
but I hope that Zach does a detective movie again with this LAPD movie. Ever
most
since
likely he
I
Walter
I
does.
hope
wanted
I
him
hope
to
he
go back
does
to normal.
a Street Kings type of movie.
Oh,
Mm,
Remember that movie with
mm,
Keanu Reeves and
mm,
speaking of street things, a movie Jax should totally have been called for?
mhm.
mm,
Max Payne.
mm,
You have
Max Payne.
nailed Max Payne.
It's a video
mm,
game, right? It's like
mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the best.
the
Yeah.
last one, the last movie. It has what's his name?
No.
No.
Even though but you know what, Dennis? What would be even better? I know they already did the movie before, but to have Zach do his version of it, Hitman.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know
Hitman
his
was.
man.
You don't
I
know
think
him? Oh my! Go look
I
up the
know the
video
game. I know
game.
the game. I don't know if you fit him.
The story is that story of the Hitman himself is so hot,
You're
and I
talking
know
about the
that,
game, right? The one with the barcode.
and with all the different things that you have to do to like get the mission done and things, Zach.
Yeah, I like the Beekeeper was a great Hitman movie, by the way. The ending is literally Hitman level.
Mm-hmm.
Beekeeper. What's
That these guys
one of the
Oh,
out
Beekeeper!
best
I haven't seen Beekeeper. I haven't seen
movie
that.
I
watch it.
watch
The ending
this
is
year.
literally a Hitman level. The no spoilers, but uses disguises and knocks out people and avoids so he can get to his target. Like he's literally a Hitman level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen Beekeeper though.
Down to
They
play
say,
so hard and switching calls.
You should watch it, Dennis. Bishop.
mm,
It's
yeah, I will.
it's
Great.
good.
I
Yeah.
heard good things about it. I just didn't get around to see it yet.
Well,
Also,
I just watched Guy Ritchie's The Covenant yesterday, and
How was
I
it?
I
tell
love
you,
that
man,
movie. I love that movie. Gary
it's
Ritchie is
good,
great, right?
man. It's
Is
it's
it
the
horror?
last. No, it's a war, the Afghan war.
It's
It's
the
Oh,
the the
it,
guy.
the the pullout
The guy
of
is
The U.S.
is a
forces in
soldier.
Afghanistan.
oh,
Yeah,
they're talking
it's
about the
It's
Afghan.
about a soldier
Oh,
and a translator who
yeah,
save
it's
each
good,
other's
man.
lives on the battlefield.
It
oh
was
man, is it on
recommended
Netflix?
to me by my pastor friend. It's on Max actually.
I just
Somehow
deleted Max.
Here in Brazil, it's
somehow
on Prime.
I still have my Max, and since my son won't be paying for the Max, I think this is my last month in watching Max.
I listen. Just about. I swear. I promise you. About 3 to 4 days ago, I just deleted Max. I just canceled my subscription to Max because I don't
I
watch
have
it.
canceled a long time ago. I actually never paid for it because it was coming with a cell phone subscription. But I
Hmm.
stopped watching it out of principle once it back out.
And see, because I don't
I did,
watch it. I don't
however.
watch Max. And the way I was
I
able to
do
watch
intend
the
to reinstall my subscription once 300 show comes out.
I I watch Max for the DC cartoons,
well,
DCAU.
see,
Yeah,
I have to tell y'all a little secret. See, I have this app. I'm not gonna tell you the name of it. I'll tell y'all backstage probably.
and I have
But I
an
have,
app.
yeah, that I can watch everything on. So when like even the latest movies, like
Oh,
Deadpool and Wolverine came out, 2 days later I was
that's
watching it.
right here in Brazil.
Right.
Here
I
in Brazil, we
watch.
So
have this
Uh,
firewalking device that we use it.
and the only reason, and don't think of me badly, guys. The only reason, hello.
yeah, we're here.
Hello?
What happened?
Oh no, my
You,
phone. No, I got this notification. I was like, what the hell? Um, uh, and the only reason, don't think of me badly, guys. The only reason I do it is because I don't have money like that, and I don't have transportation to go to the movie theaters like that. And
yeah.
yeah, so I have to do it the way I have
Sometimes
to.
once I don't have the money. It has
My
so many
favorite
streaming services
theater
nowadays.
is still closed after the pandemic, so
Speaking of
I
which,
haven't watched a movie in the theaters in a long time.
Yeah, the last movie I saw in the theaters was ooh,
Ooh,
Wonder
the
Woman.
last the last movie I watched was Birds of Prey.
Oh no, no. I waited for that, and I ordered that off of Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Those movies are amazing.
DC
Yeah,
movies
This and the thing about
or
Birds of Prey, I didn't really mind Birds of Prey too much. It was stupid, but it wasn't too
yeah, it
stupid.
was stupid.
It was dumb as hell, but it wasn't too stupid. I
the
liked it. I liked the way they did Black Canary, and it was
I
certain,
like what they did to Black Mask when
yeah, it
they
was
blew
certain
him up.
things. It was certain
I,
elements of the movie I really enjoyed, but for the most part, it was garbage. But there were some things I enjoyed in it. Just like with
yeah,
Suicide Squad, James Gunn's Suicide Squad, there are
the
things
Suicide
in it.
Squad.
There's things in it like Polka Dot Man I like in that movie, but everything else sucked.
guys,
Man,
do you know that you ever see the movie Narc?
Narc.
What movie?
Narc 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm, no,
Narc.
I haven't seen that one.
That director
Haven't seen
is
that
making
one.
a new movie with
I
Affleck and
I
Damon. I don't know if you guys remember this.
Oh,
With
no, I haven't
on
seen that
Affleck.
one.
haven't seen that one too.
It
So,
looks good.
Sin Havoc says, blame the notes for Birds of Prey.
So the
Yeah,
note.
because they changed up a lot of stuff in that movie that was supposed to be in that movie and things. It was supposed to be a little bit better than that, and a lot of people were mad because Jared Leto Joker was not in it, and that I was mad at that too because I enjoy Jared Leto's Joker from what we had, and it's really sad that he didn't get a chance to really flesh out his character.
Because the studio was too scared for the kid. But I'm
Mhm.
like, Jared Leto's
So,
The Joker. If he's not scary, you're missing the point.
he's a punk
But
rock
He's a
Joker.
serial killer, for God's sake. Of course he's
but
scary.
but when Zach brought him back in the Snyder cut,
Oh, come
That's
the
on.
way he portrayed it gave me chills
he's the
because
Joker.
you could see what we could have had as him as the Joker. Because that one little scene that Zach did in his driveway with them actors, okay, was
That
excellent.
was
The dialogue
a
between him and
masterpiece.
Batman, the dialogue between him and Batman, you can tell that they had at that time they had years of
You
battling,
know,
Yeah,
guys.
years of hatred, and years of just being confronted to each other. You could
You
tell.
guys know about the thing about the badges. He has the notes that he has the badges of cops he has killed in his
yeah.
criminal career.
I think the notes
Hmm.
by Gunn are
Let's
killing
plot that.
the
You
genre.
know, you know why he has those badges? That's not
Right.
Billy the Kid who had the badges also. Billy the Kid,
Hmm.
he didn't actually. Real Billy the Kid is more like a vigilante, but like there was this legend that cropped up in the time that he had killed 21 people and all of them are cops who had the badges. There was no evidence about it, but there was this rumor that he would steal the badge of that cops. So they took that and he took the Joker, right?
I I would actually love to see Zack Snyder take Jared Leto and do an entire movie of the Joker, his
Yeah,
version.
his version of
Oh
Batman
my
versus
God, it would be
Joker.
insane. Can y'all
So,
imagine?
so DC Talk says Brooklyn's finest has Wesley and Jason. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
I- Is Brooklyn? I think that will be a dope movie. Since Sin Havoc says Bishop likes the Suicide Squad, the
No,
blasphemy.
no,
No,
man, no, no, for God's sake,
Yes,
no. Oh my
you
God, no.
can
Don't
back
get
that
me
up.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. That movie
the
is straight.
blasphemy.
No, never that. That movie is straight ass. Trust me when I tell you. Look into my eyes, Sin. That movie is straight ass. Okay,
Damn, you're
it's just I like
correct.
Polka Dot Man. The way they did Polka Dot Man was cool. Everything else I hated. Oh, and I like Ratcatcher. That's it. Polka Dot Man and
So
Ratcatcher.
Sergeant Giratina said, "Shame, Leto was neglected, but he was amazing in Zack's cut of Justice League." Yeah,
He
that's true.
was. That's why I'm really lobbying and hoping that we get the air cut of the Suicide Squad because I want to see all that cut footage that wasn't in there.
Put Sin's comment
Yeah.
on Joker, quick.
Hmm. What you say,
Put
there?
it'll work.
I don't think it's
No, Sin make
them.
an interesting point on the Joker here.
Hmm.
Sin
Actually,
Havoc says
gangbangers.
Jared Leto's Joker is basically cartel boss Joker.
Actually, gangbangers.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true. Because
Hmm.
the Joker's
Yeah,
outfit in the
not the
But
classic
punk
comics
rocker.
you
was
can still
basically
but
Prohibition era gangsters. I mean, Depression era
right.
gangsters. Meant to be
But you
a gangster that
but you
like
can
a
still
villain
Yeah,
that dresses like a clown in
cartel
comics.
boss.
but in Jared Leto's you can still see that twinge of insanity in it. Because
Yeah,
you know the Joker always got that little twinge of insanity, and you can
yeah,
still see it in him.
yeah.
I like the silver. I like the metal teeth. I like the tattoos that says "ha ha" all over. That I liked it all that. I like
That
that. That
tattoo.
was really
You know why the
cool.
That
tattoo?
was a cool Joker
You know why?
design.
Because real life gangbangers have tattoos to demarcate their
Exactly.
they have tattoos all over their bodies.
Yeah,
Of course the
that's
Joker has
true.
tattoo. He's meant to be a gangbanger in this version.
Exactly. It's like that's why they call him. It's almost like that's why they call him the Joker because he's the head of the gang.
And
You know.
more. Here, here. He was a gangbanger
And,
and a
Right.
and
drug
remember
So
what
what
the
better movie to
Joker
make
did to
about
Common
criminals who
by
become a
just
military
staring at
than the guy who was a criminal
Harley.
and became military? What do you think?
Yeah.
You know?
And I wanted to see that fleshed out
It's
more.
really him.
'Cause that man, he was. I just know the stuff that we haven't seen. Oh, I know it's just gold, just gold. I know it is.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Completely agree.
what
What's our next
uh,
subject?
our next subject is One Punch Dan. So,
Hey,
One Punch Dan will be shown on July 11, 2025. So,
this
we're
thing,
doing
this, yeah,
promotions for this AI film. And
absolutely. Wait a minute. You know I gotta say. You can know I gotta say my part. It's the first ever blockbuster, no, upcoming
AI.
blockbuster, fully AI, fully AI generated, fully live action, faith based comic book movie entitled One Punch
One
Dan.
Punch Dan. Hey guys, I have someone at the gate. Let's.
Uh oh.
I'll be back.
Well, all right. Well, while he goes and take care of the gate, Um, yeah, I want to tell you guys, yeah, One Punch Man comes out July 11th, 2025, the same day as another unfortunate movie is coming out. But that's the reason
You
why
know
we
what?
picked this date.
That's you want that movie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch on Plus Stand, gonna go to the watch party, gonna go to the premiere, gonna do all that stuff so I can piss off the gun fans. And so, look, this movie for you to make more money than your supposed blockbuster. Suck it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's gonna be fun. Guys, it's gonna be full of heart. It's gonna have romance, it's gonna have heart, it's gonna have humor, it's gonna have heroes, it's gonna have fighting, it's gonna have villainy, it's just gonna be it's gonna have like a redemption arc. It's so deep from what Zod is doing. You guys have no idea what's coming for you guys. It's a masterpiece, and it's something that's never been done. Now you have people that use AI, but there's nobody that has ever made a fully AI generated live action movie, and I'm just looking forward to it because I
Guys,
know how hard I know how hard he's working on it. That's and
Yeah,
that's probably the reason why he's not here tonight because he's working.
he's
So
working.
yeah, Are you back, my brother? Everything cool?
Yeah, it's not my delivery, it's my daughter's.
Ah, what's your DoorDash?
So, Demain said, I was wrong. It's Richard, Wesley, and Ethan and Dawn. What the
Oh,
hell?
okay, that's cool.
Chaos is the movie that have Wesley and Jason. I remember that
Oh,
movie, Chaos. I think
okay.
I have a
Chaos.
copy
Yeah,
of
I think
that.
I saw that too. I think I saw
Yeah,
that too.
somehow.
That's one thing about Warner Brothers,
yeah,
though. I have to say, their animation has been excellent over the years.
That's true.
It really has. You know.
Yeah, and it's more cohesive than the live versions somehow,
I actually,
except for the
Yeah.
I,
Snyderverse.
I have, I actually kind of
Okay, guys, now
sad
give
that
me a minute, real
it
quick.
has to die by
I'll be
this
right back.
point because they have such rich history as a studio, you know.
Yeah, yeah, the history of the
They have to
studio
go
is
by this point because there's no saving it. But I feel sad that it has to die. It has to happen because it's a part of cinematic history that studio. And for more garbage they made a lot of good stuff as well. And they should
I
have
I
understood
I,
it now. But I think
I think
that
Warner uh, WB has made the mistake of letting Ganipu take over as
you think you think
yeah, but it's a proven fact, especially with the
you know what can
flops.
save this superhero movie besides Snyderverse?
Say it
Have you seen
again.
Havoc?
Well,
Did you like Chaos?
I like the chaos.
Say it.
You guys know what can save the superhero movie besides the Snyderverse?
What?
Hmm. What?
A Scarlet Pimpernel movie.
Ah, that's
The
that's a
who?
classic. The
The
Scarlet
Scarlet
Pimpernel.
Pimpernel?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's a
The
classic.
original superhero. You
That's a
guys
yeah.
know it?
classic.
Surprise! What was surprised by that? We just found out about it. I
That's
actually
a
Well,
watched the
classic.
99
Man.
miniseries, the
well,
99
we
miniseries.
well since you want to go classic, we cannot forget one of the other original superheroes, the swashbuckling Zorro.
Yeah, but Scarlet Pimpernel predates, so it has
I
more
love
superhero stuff.
the reason I love Zorro is that because he dressed in all black and I love black. Two, he was smooth and he was in the shadows and he worked and the way his saber was just off the hook. He was a master at that saber. It was just I just loved it. It was
Mhm.
just back in the days, I was
But the
little.
Pimpernel, he didn't use his saber, he used his brains. That's what
Yeah,
blows me. He's both the first superhero and one of the first spies in literature. So
yeah.
Baroness Dorothy was so goddamn brilliant. She created both the superhero and the spy caper. Because that's what the
Absolutely.
That's
story is about.
brilliant.
Hmm.
So
And look
Zorro
at
and
the
the
story we're looking
Phantom.
for now.
This
Yes.
is
Like like every
Zorro and the
single
Phantom,
trope of
classic
superhero,
heroes.
except the costume. In almost he disguises himself so much he basically has a costume. He's the whole
Uh-huh.
story. He's so
And
Yep.
impressive.
remember,
Like
Zorro
he even
was
had an
the
arch
the
nemesis in a better
the influence of
vegetarian
Bruce
than
Wayne
Batman.
in being Batman.
Yeah. He was yeah. He was kind of the inspiration.
Yeah.
A little. Yep.
Yeah,
With the mask
actually,
and the dress in all black.
it goes like this. Batman was inspired by the Shadow, was inspired by Zorro, was inspired by the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone
You got it. You got
has
it.
a
There you go.
has an influence from the pulp heroes. That's a
Yep.
man.
Exactly.
Did
It's
you
it's
know
so
that
cool.
many critics
Exactly.
didn't like the Scarlet Pimpernel books when it came out? At least I heard.
Mm.
Needless to say, the critics know nothing.
All right.
And
He
Demain
thought
also
himself
said
intelligent gentleman
Spawn.
who had no time for cheap thrills
Oh,
and blah 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 blah. How dare Mr. Darcy made a movie that people made a book that people like instead of a book that appeals to us critics, you know?
yeah. You said DC just said something about Spawn, right? Yeah, the original Spawn movies. I thought that the video effects on there were ahead of their time with that cape. The way they did his cape,
Yeah.
it it impressed me so much back then. I remember when I was a young kid then with the original Spawn movies, and they scared me, but I loved it because he was such the way they did him. He was such a hero, man. It was just it was cool the way they did it. It was really cool.
It's
Have
the
you guys seen
Spawn the
the
Spawn movie
Shadow
was
movie with
better than
Solomon?
the other superhero movie, Batman and Robin with Clooney.
Okay, now, all right. Now let me
I'm
wait
gonna
a
go
minute,
for a hot
everybody.
take, guys.
Okay,
I'm gonna
everybody, just calm down. Just calm down. Hold on now. All right. Now, granted,
Yeah.
that movie was ridiculous, bat nipples and all. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But there were elements of that movie I liked too. Even though and I saw what Tim Burton was trying to go for. I understand what he's trying to go for, but
Joe Schumacher,
he,
actually.
Joe
I mean, Joe
Schumacher.
Schumacher, my bad, I'm sorry. I was getting them too confused. But
He
I
made the
saw what he was trying to go for.
screenplay.
Yeah.
He was actually trying to go for a Tim Burton type esque movie,
Yeah.
but he just went a little bit too overboard.
No, it's
He
not a studio.
he went
He wants
Batman
to make Action Year
66
One,
with
but it's
Batman and
too
Robin.
Latin.
Now for
So he had to
me,
go the other way.
the costumes were sickening. I'm sorry. Robin's costume was sickening to me. Batman's costume was sickening to me, and Batgirl's costume, even though she wasn't Batgirl to me because that's not the
She
true
wasn't
Batgirl to me.
Batgirl. That's
No,
not
it's
the
not
Right.
Barbara
Batgirl.
Gordon. I don't know why they changed that.
I
It's
don't either. That was the stupidest thing I've ever thought that I've ever seen. That's not Barbara
Why
Gordon.
don't make
the
her
Shadow knows.
The
Barbara Gordon?
shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
Shadow
only
knows.
Batgirl I've known. I know there's probably been other ones, but the only one I know is Barbara Gordon, and that's and then she became Oracle.
There have been
That,
other ones, but nothing related to Alfred. But
right now,
Barbara
but
Gordon
So
I
definitely.
did love her costume though. I did love the costumes. The costumes were sickening in that movie, but the movie was kind of stupid. Talk about some what you said? Holy metal Batman, and he's
that's
like, what?
Batman.
There are
That's
holes
Batman
in the metal.
Forever, man. That's Batman Forever. But
Yeah.
Bishop.
By the way, release the
Oh yeah, that was
Schumacher
Batman
film.
Forever. Yeah, yeah.
We need the
Holy
Schumacher
metal
Hopefully,
film.
Batman. He's like, it's
It was
you.
great.
And he turns around like, what? He's like, there's holes in the metal. I'm like, really? Y'all had to go there?
Too many
I like
fans
your
and
point.
actors has been screwed. Barbara Gordon.
Yes. I need them to do a real back. I don't know what that
The
other
sun is
Batgirl
shining,
movie
but
that
the
they
ice
showed.
is
I don't know what that other
probably
Batgirl movie
fading.
that they showed
Bro,
is going to be, but
Yeah,
I need Zach to do me a Batgirl movie.
yeah, he needs to do a Supergirl as well. You know.
Or ooh, yes. If Zach did his version of World Finest with Superman, Supergirl, and Batgirl,
But they got
that
both
would be
the
something.
right. I don't know. Actually, I think Batgirl. I don't know if they should be the best friends because that relies on having a similar age, you know. And
Yeah.
the
Supergirl
ice age
and
comment.
Barbara is already crippled by this point, while Supergirl is probably a
That's
teenager when she
frosty.
shows up because it's done early in Superman's career. But
Hmm,
yeah, for
yeah.
sure. By the way, can I
I
just say
want
how
you to
y'all see
kill.
the need to age up Supergirl?
Chill,
Like why?
I
chill.
said
I remember my
kill.
my son when we watch the Batman live show in a mall
Uh,
here in Manila, and
uh.
honestly, he got scared of Mr. Freeze's gun.
By the way, I'm gonna go for a hot take. All right. I
uh,
think
Okay,
the
okay.
casting of Batman and Robin isn't that bad. I actually
it's
think
not, I
they
mean,
could have made a great casting.
It's
Like
watchable.
Arnold is a great
It's
actor.
watchable
Clooney
for
is a
me.
great actor. They're all great actors. Just they aren't given proper material.
come on, you got Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. You know, you got George Clooney as Batman. You got
Well, Chris
whatever his name
O'Donnell.
is. Chris,
Chris
you know, they
O'Donnell
were
as
good
Robin.
actors. They were good actors. It's just the story was it sucked.
Agreed.
Actually, they should have casted Ben Kingsley as Mr. Freeze. Ben King, yeah,
Ooh.
Mr. Freeze. It's he's
You
Ooh.
know
intellectual
what my
enough.
dream casting could
Yeah,
be?
What?
He's dead, of course, but Robin Williams as the Riddler.
Robin Williams as the
Ooh.
Riddler.
Watch
Yes,
Insomnia. You know
that
that
was the
Nolan
original
movie
plan
Insomnia with
for
Pacino and Robin
Tim
Williams?
Burton.
That's how I wanted a Riddler movie to be.
Dennis,
Because
you
when he
just
Yes,
gave
plays
me chills,
Riddler,
bro. Dennis, you just
yeah.
gave
because
me
when
chills,
Robin
bro.
Williams
That would have been
played a villain,
perfect casting.
yeah, like Robin Williams was not famous for playing villains, but when he played a villain, he played a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
he
God,
played
he
a
would have been perfect as the Riddler. Just like I thought Jim Carrey was perfect as the Riddler.
Jim Carrey honored Frank Gorson's portrayal of
Frank Gershom,
Riddler.
yes, he did
Yeah.
yeah,
him
but
joygasm.
Yeah.
for Robin Williams, I wish it was a more subdued version, or like really
Yeah,
harsh,
he would
you
have been.
know.
He would have been. He still would have been silly, but he would have been more subdued. He would have been over the top like him. He would have been more.
And I'm actually thinking how he does in Insomnia, actually, like this like weasel that manipulates people and fools
Yeah,
people, you know, to commit
exactly.
the
He would have been more
crime,
cerebral.
and you know,
He,
creates the Riddler to be
Yeah.
caught, you
Cerebral
know.
is the key to being the
yeah, he would have
Riddler.
been
Yeah,
more
and
cerebral.
Nolan, I big fan of Dark Knight Rises. Don't get me wrong, the Dark Knight series is perfect as it is. But part of me wanted him to do a Riddler movie with Robin Williams. Unfortunately, I don't think he was alive by the point Dark Knight Rises came out.
He
Could
was
you
alive back
imagine?
then, but
Could you imagine if Robin Williams was still alive and Zach got a hold of him and they made a Riddler movie?
Oh god! Fun fact: do you know Robin Williams was the original casting for Rorschach?
Who was
Robin Williams.
for Rorschach?
Yeah, I think
oh
so.
boy,
That would have
that
been
that
good.
would have been good, man.
Oh my God, that would have been
Like
good.
it's one of those casts you're like, what the hell? Oh my god, it's brilliant.
That would have been very good
At
casting.
first glance, you think it's weird. Then you have to stop to think about it. and didn't
But yeah,
realize
if you think about it, and you think about his personality and how he would bring something to like that to the role, that would have been perfect casting.
yeah.
Yeah,
And you have
that
been actually so
would
class,
be.
right? Because I like to, when an actor he has a type, but then I like when actors have a type because when they leave that type, it's
Mm.
Robin Williams plays
have you guys seen the
just
movie
about
The
everything.
Searchers with John Wayne?
Yeah, but I
He
really like
did.
that. I really like that Riddler idea. That he really would have. Oh, he would have
You
crushed it.
know what Rob Willis doing the Riddler would have reminded me a little bit.
What?
Ever seen the movie The Searchers with John Wayne? Of course you have, right? It's a classic. One of the greatest
Say it
Yeah,
westerns ever
again?
made.
the
The
classic,
Searchers with
The
John
Yeah, I
Wayne.
think
Searcher.
I've seen it. Yeah.
One of Zach's favorites. So,
Hmm.
Oh,
what makes that movie so special is they partially need to understand something about John Wayne's career, right? It's typecasting. He was an expert of playing a specific part,
Hmm.
right? But he
hmm
will
Hmm.
yeah,
like he did great at this part, but he rarely left that part. That was deliberate because he knew that if the rare times he left that part, he actually decided to leave such parts,
Hmm.
he nailed it.
Yeah, he
Because
was an
it
excellent
was
character
going to be much
actor.
more impactful if he kept moving from typecasting to typecasting,
Hmm.
from many types. When he did his best performance, people wouldn't realize it that much. So when he did play with his archetype, it was like shocking, for many
Hmm.
fans. So for Robin Williams, have been something similar. Like
yeah,
both, like he, like John Wayne, he always plays these nice guys, these good people. So having him play a psychopath, has been like seeing the searchers and John Wayne as a psychopath. And he did play
Hmm.
villains quite frequently, actually. But I think he didn't have the reach of a Batman movie to do so.
Hmm.
so we're nearing the end of the stream
Yeah,
because
Oh.
it's
because
because
uh,
Sky's stream is coming up real
Oh yeah, that's right.
in a while. Yeah. So,
just
any
one more
last
thing, man.
words from you guys? From
I actually
Dennis?
have some other stuff I needed to say, but all right. First,
Uh,
I was watching, or just remembered, 1 minute.
yeah, 4 minutes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we have Bishop. What's next for you, my friend?
Well, I'm gonna. Well, what's next for me immediately is I'm gonna go and cook this fish that I got waiting for me. Um, because I'm a little bit hungry, and then I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna have me some herbal refreshments, and
Mhm.
then I'm going to watch guys. I'm gonna meet you guys over on Sky's chat and be and we're gonna watch Sky and stuff and
Yeah.
things. But and I thank everybody for showing up for the 10th installment of Faith and Comics with me and my brother from another mother, Katar. And
Yeah.
It was a
just be on the
pleasure.
lookout. Be on the lookout for Sunday's edition of Come On In and Get Some with the Bishop, because it's going to be good. And tell everybody about it. Tell your mama about it, and tell your crazy auntie that nobody talked to. But go ahead and talk to her and tell her about
Yeah.
it. Now,
Anyway,
what's up with you? What's up with you, my brother?
so I'm big doing another watch along for next week, and who knows what I'll be posting it on Sunday night here. So probably we'll wait until then. I still have no idea what
Uh,
I will do. Anyway,
so
and yeah, thank you for the additional subscribers that I have. It's
Really?
now 436. I was 434 yesterday. Now
Oh,
it's 436. And yeah,
well,
that's
cool,
it.
man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And I'm gonna take the time, Dennis. Thank you for always supporting us, man. Thank you. You're a
Yes.
cool guy,
Thank you.
and
thank
we
you guys for
Thank
appreciate
you,
you.
welcoming
Dennis.
me. I could get. I know it's kind of annoying having someone show up so often, but thank you.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, man. Thank you so much for your support, man. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, my man.
I thank you for having me. Seriously,
Yeah. Yeah.
All
it's
right.
So
nice to talk sometimes.
I'll
Or
just
a lot.
end this stream abruptly.
All right.
So
All right, guys. Love
See you
you.
at Sky. See you at
love you
Sky.
guys, and see you soon. And
Same.
yeah, Mikey verse forever.
Mikey verse forever.
Indeed.